Yo, what's up, amazing people? It's me, Chestnut Channel, back again, and today we're back playing Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy, Havoc. You know, it's not really easy to do the intro when that's on the screen, you know. So yeah. Anyways, last episode, Hifumi and Taka died. Okay, they both got it. So yeah, that's just fantastic, honestly. You can see Taka here. Hifumi's in the nurse's office. They both died, okay? Under very strange circumstances, but... What else are you gonna get? Anyways, so yeah. In this episode, we're going to be doing the investigation, obviously, and then next episode will be the class trial. So yeah, let's investigate. Oh, also, my controller is low battery. I knew that before filming the. I knew that before starting to record this, and I didn't plug it in. So yeah, before I actually started recording, I actually watched Thrice Upon a Time, you know, the last Evangelion movie. Freaking 2.5 hours long. The whole time I could have been charging the gosh darn controller, but I was just such an idiot. So anyway, if worse comes to worse, I'm not really worried about someone dying in the game. I'm worried about my controller dying. Anyways, let's just get into it. It's actually plugged in right now. You might not be able to see it, but they're alright. Anyway. Sorry, I'm always... Whatever. So yeah, let's just not waste any more time. You can hear the garbage truck outside. It's not good. Yeah, let's do this thing. Okay. Do we want to talk? Oh, Toko fainted because she's back to being, you know, oh no, blood. Get away from me. Silence. Okay, well, I see how it is. More silence. Okay, well. Taka. Damn it. Why did this happen? Okay, another hammer, just as hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Yeah, clearly. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? Oh, you know who that suspicious individual is? It's freaking Optimus Prime. I'm not even joking. Toko! Don't tell me Toko too. No. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko was, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 3. What happened to 4, I meant? What happened to number 3? Ah! What? What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. What? Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead, too. What? Hifumi's been killed? Yeah. Which is why you came to get us. We better go check it out. Of course. Come on. Yeah, what's up with number 3? So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed to the physics lab. Out of the physics lab, I should say. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Yo, what's up? Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared. Bruh. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Bro, he actually... What? I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. Why'd you leave the freaking Emmett? What the heck? And then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this, enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First, there are 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way.
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be, it can't be. Yeah, man, I kind of started warming up to him. I mean, he was all depressed and stuff. Then he became Super Saiyan, and I was like, oh god. Calm down. We're going to die, all of us. I'm like, oh, it's game over, man. And who might be the next target? Who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. Don't say that with a smile, bro. So she is still unconscious. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard.
Okay, you didn't need to say it. You bastard. Calm down, you forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya. If something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Hemph. Okay, let's go, golly. We shot out to the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the third. But we're just going in between these 2 rooms, like, at a crazy pace. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Bruh! Toko! What the heck is this? Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Bro, where's Kyoko? Where is she? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, a costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor. After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? Okay, no, but that's not it at all. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can none other be can be none other than Hiro. I can English, okay? Which further means there will be no more moidas. The relegations are very clear about that. Well, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third moida. If they were to break that rule... Hi. It's nice to meet you. I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind it, turn it to paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Oh, there he goes. Indeed. So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Bakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. Well, I'll have you know, last time I thought that I was wrong, so just there is no certainty. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go? Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies. Well, our little narrative here can't move forward. Very well, let's split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Back here, left the equipment, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Well, yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay, you know what? I doubt it's the... You know what? I'll just check regardless. It can't be any of the classrooms because there's not really stuff to hide it with or whatever. Huh? The door must be locked. Interesting. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared, which means what happens after that. Okay, no dice here. Rec room. It must be the rec room. I don't know, I'm just guessing. It's a locker. It doesn't seem like it's very important now, so I don't need to open it. Okay. Yeah, no dice here. Huh. It's not the 3rd floor. I can't teleport anywhere. Okay, well... Maybe it is in a classroom and I'm just being stupid. Nope. Oh! Hello, Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Well, it's locked, bruh! Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository. Okay, then why didn't you tell me? I've already told Hina and Sakura we have to go. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Well, bro, the freaking thing was locked. What are you talking about? Don't tell me nothing. The body's here somewhere? I wonder where the repository is. I'm headed to the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. I had no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Yep, they're there, alright. The two bodies had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Wait, what?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of
Okay.
time, which you may use however.
Yeah, I get it. Wait, why would you say that? And so here we are. Why did it say it a second time? What?
It's the Monokuma file.
Okay, well, I guess it's starting now. Without further ado, let me all get you the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Thank you. Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Yeah, peace out, whatever. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just all so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Poor guy, man.
Who would do this?
Uh,
Why? Why?
wish I knew. Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some kind of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh my days! This wasn't.
He's alive again?
Bruh.
Where am I?
I wish I knew, Chief.
So cold. Is winter coming?
How the hell?
Hifumi! Wake up! Huh? Huh. That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak. Come on, you gotta wake up! I remember everything
You do, don't you?
before I met you. I met you all.
What? His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light
Well, please.
is reaching out to me
You're making this much more dramatic than it needs to be.
like the tail of a pond. Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me?
It was Optimus Prime, obviously.
That's right. I remember the name. Yasu.
Hero? Oh. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. Wow. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. This is not the time, dude. It really isn't. I know I said I joked that it was Optimus Prime that killed him, but still. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Well, maybe if he messed with the crime scene, it would be a little bit more interesting, Dick. He said Yasuhiro, right? Yasuhiro Hagakuri. Yep, Curry. That's the only person he could have been referring to. And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, or even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is? If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Right. Right. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I had to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Alright. First I better check that Monokuma. Okay, hold up. I take a drink. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. Sounds familiar. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Yeah, I think so. Sorry. It's almost like I finished a 2.5-hour movie before filming this, whatever. Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yeah.
You talk about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first part? Yeah, I know.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
No.
So you ask, and so I shall have. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice. Only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yep.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Rest in peace.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So you're saying nobody worked together this time either.
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder.
here.
Only one blackened can graduate, an accomplice gets nothing.
So in other
Then we
words,
only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this quest trial, what you need to determine is
it's green.
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
Well then,
That's enough for explain if fine. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. Peace. So there can only be one blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Well, yes. I think I didn't know that before. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where were you?
however,
Where are you? What? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
Well, I'm offended. Well, hello there. Eh. You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
I'm not saying that.
Huh?
I'll say it. Milk sack.
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect? I wonder.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. Then, when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. Yep, I get you. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, we should post a guard by the bodies like before. We can't have them disappearing again.
So,
He and I can handle it. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway. Oh, don't say that. And that's that. Let's begin. Very well. This whole thing is so strange. I'll tell you. Yep. One of us has an alibi. So figuring out who could... But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Hold on. This is jumping out to me. I could have sworn these were full with mallets. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait! For some reason, this hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. Very interesting. Okay, what else? We can check the body. Check this. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not hard to use. Huh, but wait. Ooh! Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Well, we'll find out, aren't we? Alright, I'm sorry, Hifumi, I gotta do this. Hifumi's big, cold body's laying on the floor. Is really big. Okay, well, I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where it was discovered to here the repository, all the way from first floor to the third, and without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. Ooh. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. Now they are not. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Well, who would do that and why? Okay. Interesting. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, yeah, we get it. That's the hammer 4 near to his body. What was his kill on his body? Did the kill use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay. Alright. I think that's it. I just gotta get, what are they called? Accounts or whatever. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository, huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked, and we couldn't get inside. It was locked. And when we came here, as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay, well, that's not an account or whatever. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Sure! Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, me, and her, Sakura. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And as soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came to got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked with by a suspicious individual late unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Bakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, and then resumed our search, but not long after leaving the nurse's office, boom, death. Or, wait, what's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving on top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. Walking the stairs, yeah, I get it. And then... huh? What was that? I came from downstairs. It must have been. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. Yeah, okay. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Plus, Tina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Bakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, death. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also learned his body's discovery. I left Celeste, Tina, alone. We headed back to the 3rd floor to tell others what happened.
However,
About that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Bakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Bakuya held leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who grabbed ourselves for something very unusual. Good lord, we are unpacking a lot. Hifumi's body has been discovered. Oh my goodness. We hurried back to the nurse's office, so the corpse was in fact gone. And when we remembered we hadn't been in the unconscious Taco and rushed back to the equipment room. Boom, gone. This can't be happening. Yeah, you just said that like 10 minutes ago. This time Taco's body had disappeared, so from there we began to search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we're heading to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. Yeah, this just happened, by the way. This literally just happened. And that brings us to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Yeah, thanks for just barfing out all of that. Bakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yep, he said Hiro's name.
in other words,
And there's no room to suspect anyone else. I don't know about that. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the tool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? Is that all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things, like why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people? Because all the rule says if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you were the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught, but killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. As he talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? No, not really. Okay, is that it? There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can be locked from the inside of a repository. I don't see any way to log it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and that the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gotten in the repository and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there was no way someone could have beaten them into the repository, so that certain someone... Yeah. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Fumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. Yep. That's the plan, Stan. Then let's do it. Alright, shoot, I forgot. Yep, wait, it's in the darker room. Yep. Get me away from that freaking machine, man. I can't. I'm not talking to you. Check this out first. Plus the hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me of the dolly. The repository, there was blood on this tire. Could that blood have come from here? Most likely. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that could definitely have been possible. Okay. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Huh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before and just recently too. Okay. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event. Is that seriously it? That really is it. Okay, well. Only one piece of evidence there. Okay, can I teleport to the... There we go. Alright. Just as hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Trash can? Is this a normal trash can? Huh? Wait, there's something inside. Ooh! It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah. There was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth. And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? Haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. I'll tell you what. Okay, you gonna tell me? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her into the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is, I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Okay, cool. So that's it here. Oh, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship is pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye, little piece, whatever. Okay. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? There it is. We're breaking in. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Bakia did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Okay. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get this permission to search his room, right? Okay. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for... Oh, hello! Something's made of it. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints... Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice blueprints have been added. Oh, that's a door, actually. Check his bathroom, why not? Sounds like check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty crunchy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? Is that it? Okay. Oh, Makoto, big news, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. About time. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. What? Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing that costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. And we have to the second floor as fast as I could. Run in, run in, run in. Oh my days, it actually is him. Goodness gracious. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Good lord. Phew, man, I have had the worst day. Hero? Good God, I don't even know. It's a big locker near the pool. Yep. Well, which one of you guys wants to talk first, huh? Hero? Ha ha ha. Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. What? Why do I look like this? What, did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Dude, what on earth? I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. Bro, he literally looks like one of the robots from Madverse City. Like, come on. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
It was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, and I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
let me out of here.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but we slowly were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Phew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
so then.
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Oh,
Don't bother to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. And it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible.
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
that's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hero running around.
Insane.
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
Yep.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, it's true.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. I guess my will picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly,
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence. Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Who cares? He was the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Okay, well... Still gonna talk to you or something? If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured that out, but someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. I did not hit her. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
Ah, I know. That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep.
hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you. Someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Gao, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No
Looks
way.
like I lost it. Oh, God. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck, for serious? Okay. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the words.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye, please. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto,
Do you have a second? I guess so. Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. Sick! It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we
Thanks.
go?
Now then, shall we? Very well. So Makoto. First, I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. I guess we should head that way for now. Oh my god. Go. Hey, we're here already. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kayako seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then.
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable. So, like, can I investigate or whatever? Taka was killed by a bullet to the head. She must have been struck with something. Okay. Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? You did? Are you so obvious to the people around you? Oblivious, sorry. Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway. So you said he had a watch. Take a look. It's broken! Our table! You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands were frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you, how long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice. It's almost 10 o'clock.
In other words.
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Okay.
However.
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try to pry it out? Me?
Because.
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Yep. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tiny clenched fist. A piece of paper?
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kaka then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then.
Let's check on Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Okay. Let's do it. The biggest problem I have right now is how the kid was able to move. Oh shoot, gosh darn it. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I thought I was supposed to talk to the body. So did you find anything? I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had hidden it on him. Hidden? He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants, so... Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. There it is! A note! I found a hole, maybe we can use to escape. Yep, it's the note. That sounds very familiar. That's it, that's the same thing Hiro said. He was telling us the truth.
However.
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note sent to me at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it wasn't for him. Huh?
So.
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little bit more? Think carefully. Why would he I've been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly. I have no idea.
So then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Okay.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place, so you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. Handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. Bro, what? What if Kyoko thinks it's important? I better keep it in mind. Okay. Oh! Well. Is it time?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Ooh. He knows what's coming, but you also, you fellas in the audience know what's coming. That's not this, though.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado,
Let's do it.
everyone please meet at the usual spot.
I say let's do it, but we're actually not.
The red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Yep.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. Alright. Well, that investigation went as smooth as I could possibly ask for, to be honest. Well, this investigation was a bit more interesting than the last one. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. You guys know what's coming. Next time, the third class trial will begin, and after that, we'll be officially halfway through. I know, it's a long game, man. I knew going into it was gonna be long. But regardless, the class trial is upon us next time. And until then, I'll see you next time. That wasn't really a typical way I'd go about my outro, actually. Whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.